This video we're going to create a desktop application using Electron. So if we go to Electron JS, what it is, it's a cross-platform desktop with JavaScript, HTML, and CSS, and a whole lot of apps were created with it. So we can see the showcase. We can see a whole bunch of big apps like Discord, Notion, Skype, and all that other stuff. So is it possible to, let's just go to the home page, go to the bottom. Oh look, there's me. I'm in the top. I'm the 6th. I just got but anyways, I'm in the top 10. There I am. Woohoo. Okay, so 300. I thought I did 800. So anyways, I just gotta get some money and give them come number 1. Anyways, I like Electron, so what is it? So that's what it is, and we're going to use it, and we're using the Electron framework, which is available inside the Black Label Secret. So it's just going to give us a whole bunch of starting files, so we'll see that in a second. So this is inside the Black Label Secrets. Secrets, that's me right here. Okay, we'll go back to here. Okay, we're going to need these things, and what I have is the terminal. I already have this. Let's just reload that. So yeah, I'll show you what I did. Okay, wait, what is this? This is the wrong one. Okay, so I'm just jumping around here. So this is just a readme file in this repository, which you'll get access to. You'll get access to this file, so from this repository, so you can download it and use it. And then of course all the apps inside of the Black Label Secrets, you get the MIT license PLR, so that you can give it away, change it, rebrand it, sell it, do whatever you want. But you just can't give that right to other people. You can't let other people give it away. Only you can, and only you can sell it. You can't let other people sell it. Okay. Anyways, so we have this README. So it says what we're going to do, and we're going to jump right into that. I'm just going to push these changes first, because this is the Electron framework. So I had to get ignore file, so that we can ignore the node modules and some other files. So if we reload this, okay, so now we have all the files that we need for the Electron framework, and we'll show you what that looks like in a second. I say we a lot, even though it's just me. Okay, so what we're going to build today is called ShadowCraft. It's an Electron JS desktop app. We're going to do README SEO heist with AI, open AI, okay? And we're gonna say change, and we're gonna push that to our repo. We're gonna be pushing a lot, and then we'll just reload the page. Okay, so we're building, it's called ShadowCraft SEO heist with OpenAI. It says use the SEO heist technique with AI to create articles on autopilot. Each project has a URL that will get the SEO info from the sitemap and create articles that can be exported anywhere, like on WordPress or whatever. So I've already created like a development to-do list, so track the progress to go from nothing to something. So right now we just have the framework, which is so we basically went from nothing to something already, but I'll show you what that something is. And then I'm not going to go through the to-do list right now, because we're going to go through it so in a second. So right now this entire idea is based off of this tweet. So they got a whole bunch of traffic, and how they did it was they exported a website sitemap, and then they turned the list of URLs into article titles, and then they created a whole bunch of articles, and then they got a whole bunch of SEO traffic from that, right? So that's the gist of it. So we're going to create a tool that creates articles within that 3-step formula. okay? So it might get complicated, it might be super easy, and we're gonna do it through projects. So we need to set up the framework, which is what we did, and we need to have node. So let's just do node v in order to do this. And then once you install the app, you need to do npm run, npm install, or npm I. It's the same thing. Okay, and then we can now do npm run dev, which is now going to run the Electron app. And this is what the framework looks like. It has like the navigation. Here's the style guide, which we'll be using, and then everything like that. And then there's a video that explains all of that in a tutorial, but so we're not going to get into that. We're just going to like delete most of this so that we can just start designing our application. So what we need to do, so we're going to close that and then close the server by pressing Control C. So let's get rid of, so let's ask, let's get ChatGPT open. How do in Markdown strike, how do I do strike through? I'm just curious. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. So we set up the framework. Now we're gonna push that change so that way we're do that, and then we're gonna also do, that's the inspiration, and then we're gonna do brand, and we're gonna do like the logo. Yeah, we'll just do the logo. No, we'll put the logo at the top once we have that. Okay. So now let's do the brand. So we need the logo. So the name already I came up with is ShadowCraft. So, and then the tagline, SEO heist with OpenAI. So right here we have OpenAI set up with $10. So we're going to use that. And then here's the tweet. So we're going to close that. And then we'll know we're going to keep this open because he tells us more stuff. Okay. So we'll learn more about that. Like, I've only saw this in a YouTube video, so I haven't read all of this. So, but I only need to know this. That's all I need to know. And then you do this, you wait anyway. So, whoopsies. Okay, so now we're almost ready to start building. So we need to set up the brand first. So we're gonna go here, and we write ShadowCraft. That's the name, and trying to find a good logo or good type that could be good. We need it to be simple. So if we do this, this is like a different kind of, yeah, so we're gonna do this. So, and that already kind of sets us up for how the brand is gonna be. So the brand is gonna be like kind of more sophisticated. So Mano. And then we'll make that smaller. And we're gonna change this actually to, we have a bunch of, want a handwritten font that's clear, like this, SEO heist with OpenAI. Perform takeover with SEO heist. Nope. and OpenAI. Let's ask here. So I need some better taglines for my app, desktop app called ShadowCraft. The tagline now is I want simpler ones. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Sometimes. Okay, take over. Black Hat. Yeah, we'll just do what it is. Black Hat SEO Heist and OpenAI. With OpenAI. With OpenAI? It doesn't really matter. Okay, that's our logo. Okay, so we're gonna do that's our logo. What can the icon be? ShadowCraft. Royalty free icon ninja. Like black hat. Oh, that'd be cool. I think this one's cool. Yeah, since this is not like a real application, we're just gonna do this. And then feel like it needs to have something here, but what would AI be? Like a multi-fleet icon robot? Yeah, some kind of robot face. This is just like, super basic, and you in real life you'd get, I mean, like if you were to be selling this yourself, which is what I guess you would be doing. So okay, so that's our icon. Yeah, I mean that's cool, but it's not like, that great. I was just doing it as a concept, so we're just going to do that. It's not the greatest. I feel like this is going too far. I just want a simple that's better. Okay, maybe like that. And then okay, so blue and that like that. So code, because code, and that's are going to be our logo, and that is that, and that is our. So we're going to use a sans serif, like you know, a mono kind of like code font plus that, and we might even do. Hopefully that kind of makes sense. A code font, because I think it's monospace plus a serif font is going to be our. Kind of want that to be like that, and then this is our logo. And then we're going to need to go here, create a new file called ShadowCraft, call it logo. I didn't call it logo. And then save it again. And now we're going to do a ShadowCraft logo.png. So we need that. So we're going to open up a new folder and grab it here and copy and paste it. So we're going to have inside of our app, we have assets and images, and we're going to replace that. And then now that we have that, we can go ahead and add the logo here. Pretty sure. And then we can already do that by going here, since there's already a logo there. If we do this, it should work inside of GitHub. Okay, it does work. So yeah, even though that's the black background, it's fine. So ShadowCraft, Black Hat, SEO Heist with OpenAI, and you know, we can buy the domain name cheap. There's gonna be no way that that's available. Let's just do ShadowCraft. Of course. Okay. Anyway, so that's taken obviously. So now if we go here and then npm run dev, so we have our logo now. So we're going to need to start cleaning up this and start building out what we need. So we need the main UI, and then the projects, and then inside of each project. So we're going to have the home page, and then we're going to have projects, and then settings. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. So probably the about page will probably have, well, no, we're not going to do an about page because the home page is just going to have a simple what this is, and then settings, and then projects. Okay, so to start that, we're going to go to app, and then we need to go to our navigation, and this is what we want to start things off. So we want the settings. In fact, we're just going to get rid of these guys because these are the ones, and then we're going to do projects. Okay, so and this is all a React app, and this has already been written, so like big jumps, big head start. Yeah, so we're not gonna like teach you React, but it's using use state. I'm just gonna like show you how I'm doing it. So I'm not gonna go into like exactly how everything's working, but it's using use React router to like do this. So we're gonna need a page called projects, and we're just gonna go ahead and rename example to projects. Let's just do projects.jsx. Let's get rid of about. We don't need it, and we don't need style guide. Well, let's keep the style guide for now. And then inside of example, let's get rid of example here. And then we're going to need, and then we're going to turn about into projects. And then we're going to replace about with projects. Okay, so now we have home, project, settings. So I'm an example page with React. So for the home page, so this is some instructions. So these are the versions, and it says how to edit this page. And then for Electron, things like the width of the browser, or I mean like the app and everything. So then there's also the example for a counter. But what we need is none of that. So if we go to home, we're going to get rid of all of this since we don't need it. It's going to keep it super simple. We don't need this headline. We don't need that. In fact, we're just going to get rid of most of this stuff. Yeah. And we're going to do this. Step 1, create a new project, add, give it a name, and select a folder. Wait, no, give it a name and a website URL. Let's just try and process. Create a project, give it a name, a website URL. It will parse the sitemap and come up with article ideas. Generate articles for each based on the sitemap in a folder. That's basically it. So, yeah, so ShadowCraft, Black Hat SEO Heist with OpenAI. Use the SEO Heist techniques with OpenAI. I mean, whatever. Create a new project, give it a name. This will do this. We'll generate articles based on the sitemap. Generate AI articles. And then manage your projects and run on autopilot while you do and then we'll do, and now last thing for this one, we'll do small. This project was inspired by Jake Ward on Twitter for SEO heist with AI. The full code and live training is available at www.blacklabelsecrets.com. Bam. Let's reload this. I think it's Jake Ward, yeah. Okay, so we'll do a link. Target link. So yeah, we're not gonna see, that's not gonna work right now. One too many things, but yeah, so the reason why that's not gonna work is because it's a desktop application. So we also need to do, let's just do, we also need to do class name for React instead of class. We're gonna do margin x1 underline and do that for this one since it's the way it's formatting, and we'll fix the links later. We'll do a bug list, so that's cool. And then we're going to do class name text gray half. Bam. Okay, so that's our website. So we're gonna also do, we need a button to like get started. So we're gonna do step-by-step guide. But we're also gonna do a little div here that says, no, we need a link. Yeah, we need that kind of a link, but we're just gonna do this for now and say get started. No, wait. New project. Manage projects. All projects. And then I think that's it. Class name, button, primary, then a secondary right here. We get that from the style guide, and we're going to make this bigger. There we go. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. But this needs to go to here, and it needs to open up the new one, and we need to do. Okay, so once we click new, it's going to open here and show the new project box, and then when we click all projects, it's just going to go straight to here. We also need another button that says settings. I also want a CDN for CDN font awesome, so we can start adding some icons in here. So how would we do that? So we would go here, and then there's one entry point. So let's just try adding it here. In theory, that would not work. What would work? So the way to test that is we're going to do a cog on the settings. So that works. Okay, so we got font awesome loaded, and we're going to do that. Projects is going to be, we're going to do plus, and then files maybe, folder, or yeah, and two, just to add some space. Okay, there's our buttons with our icons, and we're going to need to